What is up, Soul Family? Welcome back to Tarot to the Core. I'm Destry, your local wizard, here to bring you your May forecast. I hope everybody watched the beginning of the video and used your intuition to pick 1 through 5 from my right to left. And I hope everybody had a great April. If you like what you hear today and it really resonates and you're really feeling it, please comment below and hit subscribe. Thank you very much. I love you all. Let's begin the video. Let's start off with group 1. Shuffle the deck. How's everybody doing in quarantine? You know, I know it's been rough. So let's see what May has for you. Maybe May will lighten you up a little bit. May's a beautiful month. All right. We are set. So first, group 1, we get the Devil card. See, this can mean a lot of things. When we pull the Devil, what I'm hearing is maybe you're your own devil. I don't really see anybody else really affecting you. You're affecting yourself. But the devil can go so many directions. So what we're going to do here with this reading, as for group 1, we're going to keep going along, and the rest of the cards will help describe what is going on with the devil here. Then we get the Art card. So what I'm hearing here with the devil and the Art card coming together, it usually means that what I'm hearing is that you're playing tricks on yourself. Your mind is starting to play tricks on you. May might be a little rough. Trying to come together and feel complete might be a little hard because you don't know what's going on out there. You don't know what's going on in your own home, and you don't know what's going on inside your own head. So you're pretty much just kind of going crazy, and you feel like the world is literally playing tricks on you. Like you can't really comprehend what is really going on here. So what we want to do there is we really want to sit back and search for the truth. This is a time to search for the truth, group 1. Really figure out who you are, what's going on, and what you actually see. Because I'm getting that you are really confused. You're starting to get really dark, in really dark place. You need to call in the light, call in your spirit guides, and ask to be guided through this. And then we get the Gain card, the 9 of Discs. I mean, what this also could be, with the Gain coming up next, maybe you guys are ones that you didn't get your stimulus check, is what I'm hearing. And you're wondering where your money is. You're trying to get it, or you're losing money now because of everything you're going off, and you just think it's all dark, it's not right, it's making you dark, it's really leading you to dark places. You really got to stay focused here and stay on your path. I always tell everybody that we can change these timelines, we can reach better points, and we can get better places. This is a rough place to be, but we can get out of it. I know you can, group 1, and we got to keep doing it. And then you get the 7 of Swords, futility. So group 1, just like I was saying before with all the tricks and the Devil card, it's really all your own fears and everything. You're worried about money, you're worried about this, you're worried about your job, you're worried about your family, and really you're just sitting there freaking out inside your head in a very dark place. With all these fears that come into futility, it's all an illusion. Those things aren't real. Nobody is in danger here. We really got to seek the truth, and the truth is that center strong sword, and that's you. You're the center strong sword, and you really got to focus and believe that, and not all this is really happening. I know during these crazy times, money might be an issue, money might be tight, especially if you're not the one working, and a lot of people in your house aren't working and you're not sure what to do. But it all will come back if we stay in light, and we stay in the vibration of abundance and law of attraction, and we attract more. Maybe it's time to go a different direction. There's probably something you've always wanted to do. There's probably something you've always wanted to strive for, but now is the time. If you sit there and worry and sit in your fears, you're not going to do it, because you're worried about everything else that's not happening. So let's sit there and focus on everything that is going to happen, and that you can correct, and that you can fix, and that you can get in the middle of. It's all like I keep saying, you can do this. Let's check your 5th card, and there we go. You get strength. Now, I'm seeing this as like a positive turnaround for you at the end of May. So we need to get out of this. We need to get out of all this worry, out of all this worry about money, worried about family, worried about yourself, worried about your job, worried about everything. And we need to get in that strength. We need to release all these fears about ourselves and all these illusions that what we think is going on, not what is really going on. So Group 1, I know you can be strong. You can become that sun at top, and you can get strong, and you can find that motivation again, and you can do it, and you can get out of your head that's creating these illusions and these tricks on you. I mean, you probably even think the government's playing tricks on you. Everything is just chaotic right now, and you feel like you're literally falling apart. But come into that strength card, and you can do this. You can bring this all, you can erase all this and bring this up to the front, and do that now. So let's do that now, and let's get in the good vibrations. Let's just sit there in light and love, and really attract all the great things that we can control. We can be there, and you need to find your sense of, it's like what I'm hearing is like the law of rhythm here. You know, if you sit in this, I mean, law of rhythm really is like if you have a really high time, really high moments followed by really low moments. It's not because you're bipolar or anything. It's actually a law of the universe where if you go this way, you're going to go back that way. So find your strength, find your center, and really sit there and, you know, just find joy in everything you do and keep going forward. All right, thank you, Group 1. I hope you like what you heard. Please hit subscribe or comment below if you really like what you heard. I enjoyed reading for you. All right, Group 1. Love you all. Have a great month. Stay tuned for my next videos. All right, Group 2. Let's move on to you. Shuffle the deck here. Yeah, it's really rainy and nasty here today, you know. Really wish the sun would come out, but, you know, the earth really needs to cleanse itself. Great things are happening. I can really intuitively feel it. It might seem like the whole world's in chaos right now, but let's not focus on that, you know. So, Group 2. Let's see how May is going to go for you. All right, you get the Knight of Discs. Start off. Group 2, what I'm hearing right now is that you're probably feeling exhausted. April was rough. April probably took a lot out of you, or things that have just been happening for a while have taken a lot out of you. But the Knight of Discs has a good side to it. You're probably at the end of it. But you're exhausted. It's time to rest. I'm hearing you need a lot of rest. You need to take care of yourself. You might be taking care of too many other people and not focusing on what you exactly need. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, it's really important to focus on ourselves. I mean, I work on it every day, trying to become the master of myself and trying to become a better person every day. So let's focus on that. Let's rest up there, Group 2. Let's figure out what your next card is. You get disappointment. What I'm hearing here, you're exhausted. what I'm hearing for you, group 2, is that you're exhausted. Things have really gone down. You don't feel like, you're disappointed because you're trying to help people, but you don't feel like you're really doing anything. But in all honesty, that's not true. I mean, like, realistically, if we just pick up the phone and just listen, a lot of us always want to have that, like, good advice, that, you know, that strike of wisdom. But sometimes just listening to somebody on the phone, or, you know, giving somebody $1, it's not much, but it probably helped them. So don't be disappointed because you don't feel like you're not doing enough, especially what's going on in the world today with COVID-19 and everything. Do what you can, but don't put yourself out there so much where you're hurting yourself. That is not healthy for anybody. So don't be disappointed. You're doing what you can. I trust that you're doing what you can. So we just really need to get out of that feeling of disappointment that we're not helping everybody. It's really exhausting you. You need to get to the end of that and stop and really help yourself and give back to you. It's a very important thing. And then you get the 4. We get power. So yeah, really come out of that disappointment. I can see you in this month really coming into your power. You're starting to realize, well, yeah, I am doing enough. I am enough. I am a great person. I am really doing this. And step in to your own power, your own state of authority, and just keep moving forward. And like, you might even be the person that gets into their power and they step outside the box, I like to say, because the power card has the box. Let's step outside the box and become even more powerful, and don't be harnessed in this little box, because that's where you're putting yourself right now, is what I hear. You're putting yourself in this box that has to do this, that has to do that, that has to be here, that has to do these things, that has to help that person. It's, I mean, from what I'm hearing, it's just really chaotic in your head. So don't put yourself in the box, and step outside the box and step into your own power. And then we get the Ruin card, the 10 of Swords. I really hear that you're still like, you feel like your life is, you're just exhausted. You're kind of like tearing yourself down, is what I'm hearing. And your drive and your ambition is really low. It's really hard to, I mean, I see a real big fluctuation. You just keep going back and forth, back and forth. You step into your power, or you feel like someone, when you do get into your power, you feel like somebody else tries to take you down. You feel ruined, but we can't let anybody else take us down, because we're in control of ourselves, you know? We need to be in control of ourselves. We are our higher selves. Once we find our higher selves, we become that person and a great person. So don't let anybody else interfere with your energy and really take you down. Then we get the Ace of Discs. Ace of Discs, maybe by the end of May, you've been really struggling, you're exhausted, you're disappointed in whatever you're trying to do. But there is a light at the end of this tunnel with the Ace of Discs, a sense of completion. You finally completed some mission you were on, and it really makes you happy. Money might even come out of this, which is a good thing. So let's focus on the light at the end of the tunnel, and not focus on all our disappointments now, because they're not real. We want to get to the end of the tunnel where you have that sense of completion, where things are going to start showing you and start just kind of like falling into place the way they should. So thank you, group 2. I love you all. You guys have a great time. Stay tuned for my next video. And group 2, please comment below if you like what you heard. All right, let's move on to group 3. The power of 3. 3 is a powerful number. I like the number 3. It's one of my favorite numbers. One more time. All right, group 3. Let's see how May is going to come to thee. You get the Knight of Swords. So you're on the attack. You kind of feel ready for May. You feel ready for this month. This month, You're feeling like it's all about you. You're on the attack and you want to make things happen, which is great. I see big things happening for you. You want to make them happen. Stay in that position. You know who you are and you want to attack. And then you get the Two of Cups. We get love, which is fantastic. It works well with the Knight of Swords. Maybe you found somebody you really love and you're just like, yes, we're going on a date this month. Or, I mean, we all are all in quarantine, so maybe they're coming over. I don't know. But I feel happiness here. I feel happiness with the love and the connection, and they're the person, they're pushing you, man. They're pushing you, and you are feeling great about this, and I keep going because this is feeling great. Then you get the Ten of Cups. All the cups are filled with light. We see that, and this, and the way you're moving, the way you're being pushed, this love, pretty much have a love for everything, and just let everything flow. The light is just flowing. Everything seems to be flowing just right for you. I mean, you should feel great at that because we're going through a lot of chaotic times, and a lot of people don't feel that way or don't see things about to happen that way. So May for you is looking good. You're in a good mindset. I really think you found someone you love. You know, you've been searching for a long time, and what a crazy time for it to happen. You know, it was probably the perfect time. Maybe it happened on accident, or maybe it was someone you didn't expect, and it really just, you know, it happened for you. Then you get the Magnets, also known as the Magician in other decks. It's trump number 1. Now, I mean, no better card could come next right now. I mean, you pretty much just, I mean, you are on top of the world. But remember, there could be two sides. Like, you're like, I don't really want to fuck this up. I don't really want to do the bad. So, you know, sit in the light, sit in the good, and, you know, really focus on the mission in this that you're trying to achieve, you know. You don't want to screw things up. You're worried about screwing things up, and you don't want to. And you're like, oh man, what do I do? But, you know, you're not going to. You can create everything. You are a magician. You manifested all of this. Regardless if you think you did or not, you've been manifesting, you've been calling out for this person for a very long time. And they're finally here. And you're worried about, you know, your old tricks and everything. Don't worry about them. Because you know you don't have to act out on them. They're just old ways that you've acted, and I wouldn't focus on that at all. I would just like this, the Ten of Cups says, let it flow. Let it go naturally. Don't push it, don't force it. And if you get those crazy thoughts in your head, you know, just kind of release them, kind of like let them go, you know? Then we get the Queen of Cups. And just like I was saying, with your emotions, your tricks, and you're all worried about this, with the Queen of Cups, it really shows that you are able to, you know, control your emotions in this one. This is really where you want to be. You're really happy, and you want to keep it that way. So your emotions are looking, sorry, stumbling over my words here. You're really a master of your emotions, but you know, like there's ripples down here in the pond and everything. That what that means is everything you do causes a ripple effect. So you really don't want to do anything bad because it will cause a ripple effect into this newfound love that you have found. So I would step back, you know, recalibrate yourself. You know, just like I was saying before, you're doing really good. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. Thank you, Group 3. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great May. Looks great. Send my love. All right. Group 4. Let's move on. May the 4th be with you. If anybody out there likes Star Wars, I don't know. I'm hearing it's done. All right. Group 4. let's see what we got for you. See what May is going to tell us. You get the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. I mean, May, maybe you're feeling like you're rising this month. It's going to be a good change for you. Moving along. You got I like the Knight of Cups because it's raising into the light. Like, you just have everything you want now, and you're raising it up so you can keep rising instead of falling. And that's where we need to be. We need to stay flying and hovering and feel like we're doing the right thing. Then we get the 10 of Discs, wealth. So whatever you're doing, and you're rising, and your May is really gonna push forward for you, and it's really gonna move forward. It's really gonna be great. I see a lot of wealth coming for you in this month. Great things. You've been achieving great things. You've been working on something for a very long time, and it's finally going to pay off. That is what I'm hearing for you, Group 4, and it's finally going to pay off for you. I mean, 10 of Discs is one of the highest money cards we have in the deck. You've manifested everything that you wanted. You've stuck on trial. You've stuck on this, and you keep going. So don't stop rising, because I mean, there is no stop to the top. Every ceiling you get through, you just push through again, push through again, push through again. And it does pay off, as we're seeing here. And whatever you've been doing, whatever help you've been doing, whatever you've been striving for is really going to pay off. You get the Princess of Cups now, which I pull this card a lot too for myself. The Princess of Cups, it's what it's telling me. Since you're rising and things are paying off for you, you're really starting to trust yourself now. You're really trusting your intuition. You're really trusting that you actually know what direction you're supposed to go, that you are focused, that trusting yourself is a really hard thing to learn. And Group 4, I'm really hearing that you've actually started to trust yourself a lot more, and that's why things are paying off, and that's why you're getting to where you actually want to be. So, Group 4, let's move on. And we get Truce, 4 of Swords. Which makes sense, you know, you're starting to trust yourself, and you just come to a kind of like peaceful place, and you're like, finally, like, I've been doing this, and you've been doubting yourself that things aren't going to happen, but you finally get to this truce and this really peaceful, calm place, which is awesome. We all strive to get there. It's a very hard place. It's very easy to fall out of. So remember what you did here, and you can stay there. Then Group 4, you get the Ace of Cups. I mean, the Ace of Cups, it's just exploding. I mean, all the love, all the achievement. I mean, things just really came together for you. And that peaceful place, and now you're just sending out all your love. You feel loved, you feel accomplished, you love yourself, which is the most important part, is what I'm hearing here, is you finally love yourself. Whatever work you've been doing, congratulations, Group 4, because that is the place where you want to get and you want to stay. Loving yourself. I mean, we can all love other people all day, but sometimes the hardest part is to love ourselves. So, Group 4, congratulations on, learning to trust yourself and loving yourself. I mean, this is all going to happen in May. Your May looks fantastic to me. I love you, Group 4. Please come back for more. I'd love to have you. I love reading for you guys. If you like what you heard, comment below. Please subscribe. All right, let's move on to Group 5. The Pile of Change. I like when I'm looking at the clock or something and I see like 555 or something, because that means some big change is about to come. So, I mean, that's what I would like intuitively think if I was going to pick Group 5, whatever number it showed up for, is maybe it's showing a big change that I need to hear. All right, we'll do it 2 more times. That's what I'm hearing. All right, group 5. Let's start off. Get the 3 of discs. Works. I mean, in May, it works. It's good. It's a good place to be. It's everything's forming together. You get that perfect triangle on the card. May's pretty much just gonna work for you. It's gonna flow nicely. You're gonna get where you need. You're gonna get where you need to be. Then you get the Prince of Wands. Like I always say, I feel like this card represents me. I'm constantly making breakthroughs, constantly trying to. This card reminds me that I can do it and how powerful I actually am. So group 5. So you're starting off like it works. This is working. Like, hello, surprise. Hello world. Like this is actually working. Like I'm doing something that's working. And now you get the Prince of Wands, which whatever's working, you're realizing it, you keep going, and now you're just going to make incredible breakthroughs. You're tearing down new ideas, new things, and I mean, I believe during this time of quarantine and everything, I mean, I know not all of us are quarantined, some of us are essential workers, but a lot of us, maybe some of us are stuck at home, are actually making breakthroughs into what we really want to do. Maybe we don't want to go back to that job we were working all that time because we're just miserable and whatever, and we found this thing, we found this little nook, and it really started working for us. So, and we're making great breakthroughs. Then we get the Princess of Discs. So we get the Princess of Discs, we're making breakthroughs, so we kind of like, in a way, kind of makes us feel like born again, is what I'm hearing with the Princess of Discs. Kind of makes us feel born again. I mean, or you could be a mother and you're finally making breakthroughs and this is working, and because you've been at home with your kids, But what I'm hearing, really, I mean, that is a possibility. This is a generalized reading, so I get a couple different messages that are coming through at all times. But what I'm hearing, the message here is like whatever you made breakthroughs for, it makes you feel like it's like your little baby now. It's like you're like a teenage girl, like finally like, yes, I figured it out. You know what I mean? So, and let's move on. We get the Two of Wands, domain. So a little warning with the card, we want to watch out for our anger. We don't want to get disrupted or angered with ourselves. We figured it out. We're having breakthroughs. But you have become the master of your domain, the master of your house. So if any of you are mothers and you have the children and you're like, hey, maybe this could work out. I could homeschool them. I could do this. I could do that. Maybe you are figuring that out for your kids is what's funny. And then you have become the master of your domain. I mean, because a lot of us haven't spent home with our kids that much all the time. We're working, they're at school, and now it's just us, them. But you become the master of your domain, and just watch out for your anger. We know that because a lot of us probably gotten angry a lot since we've been stuck at home. So let's stay away from that. Group 5, we get success. It's like a perfect ending to your May. You know what I mean? You get success. It works. You had these breakthroughs like a newborn, or you finally became the domain of yourself and domain of everything, and everything has successfully finally worked out, and it all ends with success. I mean, who wouldn't want everything just to end with success? I mean, we do have our failures that teach us a lot of things, but this success is good. It's going to put you, so probably when we read the next one, it's going to put you, or if you want an actual reading to figure out where your success is leading, you can always, down below, you can email me or go to my website, and you can give me your information. We can have a consultation. I'd love to do a personal reading, but success, and it's going to lead you in good directions. So thank you, Group 5. I love you all. Please keep coming back. Stay woke.